Well, greetings again from my workshop for our workshop conversations. This is episode 2 of the series, and today I want to just really speak about just this little phrase: if you don't try, you won't know. I really believe that this is something that can help us along life's journey. I love to try new things, to attempt different things, to push the boundaries of what I've done before, and to experiment in many respects, to try and find out what I can do. I know that in a country like South Africa today, the concept of having an idea, and an idea that works, is like gold in the hands of ordinary South Africans. And in many respects, many people look at life and look at things and with a I can't do this attitude, and I can't do this approach to life. Instead of one, well, let me try. Because if I don't try, I won't know. And I wonder if you have an idea that you have been wanting to try, but you have been afraid, you've been fearful to try that, perhaps because of failure, or perhaps because it means that you have to invest some of your money. But I think that there are those things that we can try, even at a smaller level, that will help us along this path of experimenting, trying, failing, and doing something, failing again, and trying again. I know that, for instance, myself, I love to try different things. If I have a whole bunch of things that I look at, my very first response is, in the workshop, if this is a pile of wood, what kind of projects can I do with this? Recently, for instance, I was at the bike shop. This was something completely separate from woodwork, and my bicycle rim had to be replaced. I'm quite a heavy guy, and I think my bike objects from time to time about that. And so I after the bike had been repaired, the owner of the bike shop brought the rim to me, and he said to me, well, just look at this, and he showed me all the little cracks in the rim and how the rim had got damaged, and asked me, do I want this, or can we throw it away? Immediately my mind was, what can I make with this? Perhaps if I've got a nice big mechanism in the middle, and used old spokes, and I could have a clock, and then I could sell it to bike owners. As you know, I don't sell my stuff, but that was the kind of thinking that I had at the time, that this is something somebody could do if they took old bike rims and they made beautiful things out of that. And I've been to many different places where they've already done that. I had a little project. I had a whole bunch of things the other day, and I know that we all sit with us as cyclists, where we have a whole bunch of junk that we really don't know what to do with. It's old discs and old chains and all the rest of it. Now, generally this will go into the junk, and yet I was asking, maybe I could make a clock with it. And what would a clock look like if I took some of the different parts of it? Now, this is not marketable in the sense of not many people will want something like this, but the concept of, if I don't try, I won't know. I don't know if there is an idea that you have. And I remember just reading through the Proverbs, and reading through Proverbs chapter 31. Now, many people object to this from a perspective of this is implying that women must do all the work, and X, Y, and Z, and all the rest. But Proverbs chapter 31 from verse 12, and you can go and read it, is for me just a magnificent picture of an entrepreneurial spirit in somebody who had need. If you look at that chapter, you will see that in 1 minute this lady is working with her hands, she's trying different things with her hands. The next minute she's importing food from afar, bringing it in for families. Then she is getting up early and going to bed late to make sure that her family has been taken care of. Before long, she's purchasing land and planting vines. She makes sure that what she's putting out there is profitable, which we understand and know that is such an important thing when we are building. Last week we spoke about our purpose, and if our purpose is to make something out of what we are using, then we have to make sure that what we are making is something that the people out there are looking for and would purchase from us, and we're just not doing it for fun anymore. So we have to make something with a particular purpose. But yeah, yes, she was, and she tries different things. She uses flax, she uses wool, she does this, she does that, and then she has just this exceptionally generous heart, this exceptionally giving heart. And I've really been challenged by that. I've really been challenged over the course of my life. If not, why not? Whether that be in trying out a particular mountain bike race, where if everyone were to look at me and my weight and would you say to me, no, that's not one for you, and then it kind of spurs me on. I want to do that because I want to try it and see if I can do it. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And so I want to encourage you down that today. I think that today, more than ever, ideas are like gold in the hands of ordinary South Africans. And if you have ideas to try those things, maybe it is, and I've been so excited and impressed through this COVID period as to how so many of DBC folk, when there has been a loss of income, when there has been a reduction of income, they have stepped out of the box. They've said, look, I can do this, I can bake, or I can sell, or I can tap into this particular market, or I can try this, I can do this and that or the other thing. And they've had an entrepreneurial spirit to what they're doing. And I believe that this is just such an important principle. When I come to the workshop, and even when I started building a guitar, I had to have that heart, I had to have that attitude of, if I don't try, I will never know. So I encourage you with that today, and have a fantastic day and a fantastic week further, and God bless.